Warning, this video will contain spoilers for XCOM The Bureau Declassified, XCOM Enemy Unknown, and XCOM 2. Hello buddies! In this video I want to speculate on the origin of the commander in XCOM 2 and pose the question, is the commander in fact an Ethereal? With the expansion War of the Chosen coming out, I watched the trailers and some of the things the Chosen says got me wondering. It's comments like,
"If only you knew the truth."
And
the elders ask only that I return you to their embrace, long enough to tell me your secrets, Commander. You will take your rightful place alongside my masters.
this seems to me like more than just a mere "we want our property back" kind of thing. In XCOM Enemy Unknown, you create the Volunteer by sending one psionically gifted character into the Golub chamber, which I just realized seems to be named after the father of XCOM, Julian Golub, which I only just figured out. Okay, I'm a bit slow here, thank you. Anywho, the Volunteer proceeds to get a vision of the alien temple ship, so an assault can be made to strike down the lead Uber Ethereal. While this vision is going on, the Ethereal says,
"You have succeeded where we have failed."
While we know that the Ethereals were trying to forge a bond between human and ethereal energy, we never get to know to what end. We do know that their physical bodies are frail, but could they be looking for more or someone? In the end, the Volunteer sacrifices him or herself to save Earth by blowing up the ship in Earth's orbit. But here's the thing. This tweet by Jake Solomon, the designer of XCOM and XCOM 2, states clearly that the Volunteer did in fact not die. Not die, as in living. But what I think it says even more is that the events that happened in the first XCOM actually did happen, and that the commander that we know is actually the Volunteer we created during the first game. He just somehow ended up as a captive of the next wave of aliens. Now, why is it that the Volunteer is interesting for the aliens then? What was it we found when we activated the Golub chamber? Well, I think it was Asaro.
Wait, what? Hold on a goddamn second. Who the hell is Asaro?
Well, Asaro was an Ethereal from the game XCOM The Bureau Declassified, which takes place in 1962. At one point in the game, the Ethereal says that the first thing he remembers when coming into existence is William Carter.
William Carter was injured, dying. His mind reached out in pain and fear. A war was beginning. And then, I was William Carter, and we were fighting the war.
Asaro has a feeling of belonging to this world, and this was here he manifested. This was here he was born. Asura is generally a nice fella, and he is very responsible about the body he inhabits. He doesn't mind control using brute force, but rather allows the host to retain his or her personality and only takes control when the proverbial shit hits the fan.
William Carter has given me form. I have consequence in this world only because he provides the vessel through which I act.
He's like an invisible friend that is always with you, except that he actually does exist and grants you some pretty awesome powers. I would love for my Bob to have done that. Cool. Now, during the ending of the game, he moved to control another human. The aliens are defeated and XCOM is founded as an organization, and music from XCOM Enemy Unknown plays during the final epilogue scene, linking the two games together. One of the endings have Asaro controlling Weir, who control the invading aliens to rebuild Earth. He then lets the aliens go to find a new homeworld, and after that Asaro releases his host and leaves for parts unknown. Could the reconnection to Asaro be what happens during the end of XCOM Enemy Unknown, inside the Golem Chamber? And could this be the success the Ethereals were talking about? If we take a look at XCOM 2, after the commander is saved and the chip is pulled from his neck, he sees an Ethereal with a blue hue, the same hue as Asaro had in the bureau. The same Ethereal is then seen again as the commander is transferred to the avatar.
Synthesis nearing completion. Now, Lily.
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
I will. Whoa! His abilities even retains the blue hue from said Ethereal. During the course of the final mission, the Angelus Ethereal keeps talking to the commander as the team delves deeper. And I'm pretty confident that she confirms that the events of XCOM Enemy Unknown actually did happen. Listen here. We didn't ask for it.
Was a test, but your people did not fail as you believed. You succeeded beyond measure. You need only accept your place amongst us.
And an unknown Ethereal says,
You will defeat them here, as you did once before, Commander.
Okay. I don't remember it saying that. Why would it say that? Could this voice be that of Asaro? I think that everything points in the direction of this being the case, but to what end? Why is it so important that the aliens get a hold of Asaro? Could he be the epitome of Ethereals? Their only salvation, and from what? Hopefully the expansion will give us more answers, and while it isn't Terror from the Deep, my money is on Teleth making his approach for XCOM 3. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I'm definitely looking forward to covering it on my channel. If you like this and want to join the squad on the 28th of August, head on over to my website and send me your characters now. And remember, hit that subscribe button. It's right there, Commander. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed sharing this experience with me. If you did, leave me a like and a comment down below. It's very much appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, remember to subscribe by joining the Nightly Buddyhood. Have a wonderful game night. Cheers and stay cool.